the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. We are kicking it off with the first of three matches. It will be Sanity taking on the Revival for the Raw Tag Team Championships. If you guys remember, several weeks ago, Sanity defeated the Usos in a qualifying match to earn a shot at the Revival and the Raw Tag Team titles. Sanity are making their way down to the ring. They've been on a roll of late. We're going to see which two Sanity members will be taking on Dawson and Wilder of the Revival. But no matter which two it is, Revival do obviously need to be careful. Sanity have been a major threat basically since debuting in WWE at all. We already know what they've done in NXT. They were NXT Tag Team Champs for a really, really long time. They came up to the main roster at the beginning of this year as part of the Brand Wagon. And now they have an opportunity at the tag team titles here on Monday Night Raw. Sanity, obviously not a group to be messed with by any means. But if anyone's going to be up to the task of taking on these dangerous this dangerous team, it will be the quote-unquote top guys in Dawson and Wilder. So let's get the champs out here, as it looks like it's going to be Killian Dain and Alexander Wolf fighting for the tag team titles today. And the Revival have been one of the best, if not the best, tag team in WWE this whole year. Definitely going to be up there. When we do, I think one of the categories for the end of the year awards this time around will be Tag Team of the Year, kind of like we did last year. Revival, without a doubt, will be on that list. So when the time comes to vote, if you guys love the Revival and love what they've been doing throughout Universe Mode this year, definitely keep an eye out for that video with the poll, and I'll explain how voting for that stuff will work at the end of the Universe Mode year. So stay tuned for that, guys, if we're excited for that. So let's get this Raw Tag Team Championship title match underway. It's Sanity taking on the Revival. Again, this is the first of three matches in part 2 today. So this may be a little bit longer of an episode. Killian Dain and Alexander Wolf taking on Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Taking titles on the line. Let's do this. Referee rings the bell. Let's do this. Oh, look at the strength of Alexander Wolf right off the bat. Over the head, belly to belly suplex. Takes Wilder down. Pummeling right hands now. Wilder in trouble early. I think we mentioned this during that match against the Usos. Alexander Wolf may be the most unpredictable member of Sanity. And the fact that he did whatever the heck that was definitely can attribute to his unpredictability. So Wilder needs to be careful. Wolf with another Irish whip there. That time Wilder goes out of the ring. Wolf goes for a kick. Wilder moves out of the way. Big forearm to Wolf. Picks him up outside of the ring. Still left, or goes for a couple right hands. Wolf with a reversal and a right of his own. Now drags him face first into the apron. Picks him up again. Referee's count continues. Titles won't be able to change hands via count out, so Sanity needs to keep them in the ring. Dawson now the legal man. Big clothesline to Wolf. Drop kick. The Revival on a roll to start off this matchup. Goes right after the arm of Wolf. Now Killian Dain looking for a tag. Takes down Dawson. Creates an opening. Now he could tag in the Beast of Belfast. Killian Dain, the big man of Sanity, in. Dawson goes for clothesline. Doesn't phase Dain at all. Takes him down. Takes the big man down with a dragon screw. Picks him back up again. Now Killian Dain has him on the apron. Big right hand just drops Dawson right near Eric Young on the outside. It's not the part of the ring that Dawson wants to be in right now. Eric Young kind of picked him up. I guess the referee's alright with that drop kick. by the big man. Killian Dane very athletic and fast for a man of his size. Dawson now, clothesline does not phase Dane again. Big right hands and a chop. Look at this offense by Killian Dane. The referee's count still going. Dawson throws Dane back in, gets back in himself now. Beast of Belfast with a slam. Throws him into the corner. Oh, look at this. Drops Dawson. Killian Dane could do almost any kind of big headbutt there. Oh, Dawson looking. Suckered him in. Goes for a roll-up. No. Killian Dane kicks out. The Revival definitely somewhat afraid of Sanity right there. Desperation. Roll-up. Trying to escape with the tag team titles. Makes the tag to Wilder again. Look at the teamwork. They pick Killian Dane up. Drops him right on the knee of Wilder. And two of the best tag teams in Universe mode going at it here. Tag team titles for Raw on the line. Killian Dane needs to make a tag to Alexander Wolf soon. It looks like the Revival are starting to pick the Beast of Belfast apart. Drops the elbow right on the face. And again, boot to the face. Killian Dane now the one in trouble. We don't say that too often at all. But the Revival definitely doing some good tag team work. Here makes the tag to Alexander Wolf. Goes for a drop kick. Wilder sidesteps it. Uppercut to Wolf now. Now hits the drop kick. Wilder pops right back up. Kick to the back of the knee. And going elbows right to the face again. In the corner, no. Wolf moves out of the way. German suplex by Alexander Wolf. And a kick to the face now. Roll through by Dawson. Drop toe hold. Takes Wolf down momentarily. Alexander Wolf fighting out now. Elbow to the face of Wilder. Palms to the midsection. Uppercut in the corner. Dane slowly getting back up to his feet and onto the apron. Wilder with a jawbreaker. What a matchup to start off part 2. We still have 2 more matches to go in this one. And of course tomorrow is the men's chamber match as the main event. So also stay tuned for that. Killian Dane distracting the referees. Alexander Wolf fighting out of the Revival's corner. Des press to Wilder. Evenly matched so far in this one. Goes for another stomp. Tosses Wilder into the corner. Makes the tag to Killian Dane once again. Tandem offense from Sanity incoming. Shoulder tackle. Oh, and an uppercut combination by Sanity. Killian Dane now the legal man in this matchup. You can see Eric Young cheering his Sanity members on. Elbow drop right to the chest of Dash Wilder. Picks him back up again quickly. Wilder with a reversal. Dane into the Revival's corner. Makes the tag to Dawson again. Look at this. Using Dane's momentum against him. Backdrop suplex. And going toe for toe. Dane with a reversal stomp to the throat of Scott Dawson. Break of the eyes. Takes him down with a drop kick. And it's the first time in this matchup Dawson was able to get Killian Dane down with a drop kick or clothesline, something along those lines. Big right hand. Dawson into Sanity's corner now, not where he wants to be. An elbow to the top of the head of Killian Dane. Chop block takes the big man down. Dawson looking for, or was possibly looking for the inverted figure 4. Now Killian Dane signaling for the end. If they could put the Revival away, Sanity will become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Stomp to the arm of Dane. Now Dawson just being as methodical as he is well known for. And again, now looking for the inverted figure four. Has it locked in. The bigger the opponent, the more the submission does damage. Killian Dane holding on, but he taps out. He taps out. The Revival retain the Raw Tag Team titles. What a matchup. The Revival once again proving why they are the top guys in the Raw Tag Team division. But this matchup could have went any way at any moment. Sanity do get a rematch, which we will more than likely see at WrestleMania. But the Revival for the time being remain Raw Tag Team Champions. Sanity put up one heck of a fight, but they wore down the big man just a bit too much. The chop block into the inverted figure four is what another day and another pay-per-view. But again, these guys will have a rematch most likely at Mania in a few weeks time. But we're going to move on to the second match of part 2. Okay guys, continuing on with part 2 now. We have the show-off Dolph Ziggler taking on Rusev in his rematch for the United States Championship. If you guys remember, several weeks or almost a month or two ago at this point, the show-off Dolph Ziggler lost the title to Rusev. And we had all the Survivor Series stuff that we had to take care of, so the rematch had to be pushed back until now. If you guys haven't noticed, Drew McIntyre is not walking to ringside with Dolph. And reason being, they had a bit of a fallout and just a war of words backstage. They've had a lot of issues over the past few weeks, and several big losses can attribute to that dissension between the two. And in a way, Drew McIntyre refused to be at ringside for Ziggler's match against Rusev right now. So they've had a bunch of issues. We're going to see if Dolph Ziggler can take down Rusev on his own here to reclaim the United States Championship. Whoever wins this match will go on to WrestleMania with the US title. And we're going to have to go from there in terms of opponents. But again, issues between McIntyre and Ziggler. We don't exactly know if Dolph is 100% focused on this matchup considering what happened before he came out here. But one person who without a doubt is focused is the Bulgarian Brute Rusev. He has his eyes locked on Ziggler as he makes his way down to the ring. Big matchup about to start here in a second. United States Championship on the line. Rusev versus Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler looking to become a multi-time United States champion. Get this matchup underway, goes for a drop kick, just stuns Rusev, doesn't take him down completely. Snapmare takedown of Ziggler. Kick to the back, doesn't phase the show off. Now kicks and strikes. Rusev with a kick to the midsection. Backbreaker to Ziggler. And the aggressiveness of Rusev is hard to overcome at times. Ziggler, one of the most resilient superstars here on Raw and in the company as a whole. Rusev with a takedown. Ziggler now Dragon Screw takedown. Uses Rusev's weight against him there to take him down easier. Ziggler with some stomps to the knee. Goes for a kick. Rusev catches it. Elbow to the leg. Both men evenly matched so far in this one. Tosses Ziggler into the corner. Rusev into the corner now in a splash from Ziggler. Kick to the midsection. Big right hand. The US champ stunned for a moment. Step up insecurity. Takes Rusev down. Gets back into the ring. Ziggler continues the offense. The strength of Rusev. Just tossing him across the ring. Drags him away from the ropes. Oh, and a headbutt by Rusev. Big move there. Oh, big stomp. Thought he was going for a knee drop instead. Going after the left arm of the show off now. Cover on Ziggler. One. No, not even a count of one. Ziggler fighting out. Smart move to roll out bottom rope. Kick to the midsection of Rusev. The title cannot change hands be a count out. So if Ziggler wants the title back, he's got to get Rusev into the ring, but it's tossed back in instead. Rusev with a roll-up, Ziggler in trouble. 1, 2, and no, Ziggler kicks out. Rusev nearly caught him off guard there. Ziggler fighting back, left hand, and a famouser. Rusev is down. Ziggler into the cover. 1, 2, and no, Rusev powers out. Ziggler with the near fall there. And a stomp to the head. Rusev slow to his feet, kick to the midsection of Ziggler. Fighting back again. Ziggler looking for the super kick. An homage to Shawn Michaels with the sweet chin music, and right on the button cover on Rusev to put him away. 1, 2, 3, and he does it. Dolph Ziggler is the new United States Champion, and just like that, answered all the questions there. Was Ziggler focused? Apparently he was focused enough right there to put away Rusev with the super kick and take back the United States Championship. So Ziggler will be going into WrestleMania as the US champ. Big matchup. Rather fast, but Ziggler definitely focused despite all the issues with Drew McIntyre of late. The show off proving why he's the deserving United States champion. We still have one more match. Championship. Finn Balor is in action next. Main event. It's part 2's main event, of course. And it will be the Universal Champion Finn Balor defending against Dean Ambrose. And the reason for that is more or less breaking news in a way. It was revealed earlier today that Dean Ambrose's contract expires after WrestleMania, and he decided, for one reason or another, not to renew his contract. So this, in fact, will be his final match. And just as a sign of respect from General Manager Edge, he granted Dean Ambrose one final championship match. Maybe if Ambrose stays, he'll renew his contract and he'll again be Universal Champion again like he was at the beginning of this year following Mania last year. So this is potentially, or most likely, Dean Ambrose's final match in the WWE, and he's getting one final shot at the Universal Championship. And taking on Finn Balor, things in one way or another have come full circle for the Lunatic Fringe. If you guys remember back to the beginning of the year last year, the first feud for Dean Ambrose when he was WWE Champion on SmackDown Live was against Finn Balor. In that match, Ambrose was injured, had to relinquish the WWE title. We didn't see him for several months. Finn ended up becoming Mr. Moneybank, won the title at some point, all that stuff. And then Ambrose returned at Survivor Series to reform the Shield with Reigns and Rollins. They were helped by Ziggler in that match to take on Finn Balor and the Balor Club. If any of that stuff does not make sense what I just said, things have come full circle for Ambrose. Facing Balor in his potentially his final match in WWE. It makes sense if you guys want to go back and check out all that stuff like I just said. Feel free to do so. Every episode of Universe Mode that has ever been uploaded is in one playlist. Tons of episodes, but Finn Balor, the Universal Champion, on his way down to the ring. When Finn found out that Ambrose is apparently leaving and not renewing his contract, Finn immediately agreed to give Dean one final title opportunity. Despite their issues in the past and their faction warfare at Survivor Series last year, Finn does have a lot of respect for the Lunatic. More reason for him to quickly approve of this title match. It's another title defense for Finn Balor, of course, as well. We'll see if Ambrose could become Universal Champion again and maybe stick around after WrestleMania. We'll just have to wait and see. But Finn Balor looking to retain here at the Elimination Chamber. We'll find out tomorrow in Part 3, following the men's chamber match, who will go to WrestleMania to challenge for the Universal Championship, whether it's going to be against Finn Balor or Dean Ambrose. We'll obviously see at the end of this match. So let's get this title matchup underway. Universal Championship on the line. Dean Ambrose in potentially his final match in WWE, taking on Finn Balor, the current Universal Champ. Again, the history between these two men date back to well over a year ago. And more or less why I said before that it's come full circle for Ambrose. The crowd chanting for both men. Title on the line to wrap up Part 2. Drop kick to Ambrose right off the bat from Finn Balor. And they may have respect for each other. But once that bell rings and the title's on the line, that's all out the window for the time being. As look at the offensive explosion there by the Universal Champion. Going right after Dean. Vicious stomps from Finn Balor. Picks him up. And a couple slaps and a big right hand and a kick to the midsection. Dean in trouble early. Goes for chop. Ambrose blocks it. Big right hand to Finn. Takes him down with a wicked clothesline. Dean Ambrose. I think that flurry of offense from Finn fired him up. Knee to the face in the corner. Ambrose now with a flurry of offense. Going under the ring. I did actually forget to mention, since this is Dean's possible final match, Edge told him pick the stipulation. Ambrose, again, we know he's a lunatic, so he went with an Extreme Rules match, so he uses the ladder against Finn right there. No disqualification. All weapons can be used, and Finn is feeling the brunt of that ladder right now. Only fitting if this is in fact Dean's final match in WWE, that Finn with a running bulldog takes Ambrose down. Big right hand kicked in the midsection, and a left and a right from Finn, the Universal Champion, on a roll. Ambrose looking for dirty deeds early on, but reversed into a spinning heel kick from Balor. Penalty kick to the back. Goes for a left punch again. Ambrose with the left of his own. Finn out onto the apron. Falling vertical suplex by the lunatic fringe. Ambrose in control. With the ladder again. Balor in trouble. Rolls out of the way. Punches the ladder right out of Ambrose's hand. Drop toe hold. And with a stomp. Exits the ring momentarily, looking for a weapon, it seems. Pulls out a kendo stick. Things are going to get extreme right now. Right to the face and now to the midsection. Finn Balor wasting no time. Taking advantage of the stipulation. Looking for the 1916 on the outside and on the kendo stick. Ambrose's stipulation pick may come back to haunt him if he allows Finn to take advantage. Again, Ambrose is not one to back down from a fight, from a brawl, any confrontation. Ambrose is always going to step up and go toe-to-toe with whoever his opponent is. Big right hand from the Universal Champion. Title on the line. Fly in the middle of the ring. Ambrose, Finn fighting back now. Ambrose, elbow to the side of the head. Balor stunned. Dean sends him out onto the apron. No, turns it into a neck breaker instead. Ambrose very quick. Very, very unpredictable. We mentioned it at the beginning of this part when talking about Alexander Wolf with sanity, but I think in terms of sanity, Alexander Wolf may be the most unpredictable member But in terms of most unpredictable in the whole company, without a doubt, that is Dean Ambrose. He's not the lunatic fringe for no reason. I don't even think he knows what he's going to do. Ed. Kicked in the midsection now by Finn. Setting up Ambrose for the shotgun drop kick. Oh, and that puts him in the drop zone. Finn looking to go up top. You can see both men exhausted at this point. Weapons were of course used in this Extreme Rules match, but Finn looking to put Ambrose away in his last match in WWE, and with a coup de grace. As we see the replay cover on Dean. 1, 2, and no, Dean gets the shoulder up. Dean gets the shoulder up. Balor thought he had him. I think everyone in this arena thought Finn was victorious right there. But going up top again, Balor with a second coup de grace, but Ambrose rolls out of the way. Ambrose still in this one. Goes for the dirty deeds. No, Finn fighting through. Uses his own momentum in his favor. Ambrose stunned against the ropes. Drop kick. Balor up top again. Dean Ambrose, middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. Looking to put him away for good, and he hits a second coup de grace. Farther away this time. Got some distance. 1, 2, 3. No! No. That was, I think, the closest fall or count there that we've ever seen in Universe Mode. Dean Ambrose, and again possibly his final match, not giving up easily. He's kicked out of 2 coup de grace and avoided another one, but fighting back is Finn Balor. And there's the explosive offense of the Universal Champion. Picks up Ambrose again. Finn with a comeback. Goes for the Pele kick, but decides against it. Paused for a moment. Ambrose looking to capitalize. Balor gets back in. Dean Ambrose fired up. A big right hand to Finn Balor. Forearm and strikes from the champion. I feel as well. This crowd still on their feet. Again, that breaking news from earlier on tonight just getting announced now. Oh, Balor going for a roll-up. Balor going for a roll-up. 1, 2, and no. Dean is able to kick out again. Oh, Ambrose with a headbutt. Goes for a second one. Balor against the ropes. They collide middle of the ring. Big right hand and a left from Finn Balor. He takes Ambrose down and himself as well. And a chop takes him down. Again, drop kick to Dean Ambrose. In the drop zone again, Finn looking for a third coup de grace to put Dean Ambrose away once and for all, and no, Ambrose moves out of the way, blocks the chop. And these guys always tear the house down when they're in the ring with each other. Their match at the beginning of the year last year for the WWE Championship was one of the best matches of the whole year, chopped to hold by Finn Balor. Goes for a drop kick. Picks up Dean again. Both men visibly exhausted, running on fumes. Balor looking for another 1916, and he hits it. Sets him up again for another coup de grace. Finn going up top. Can Ambrose avoid it a third time? Universal Champion up top. That time the coup de grace connects. Again, farther away than usual, but Finn still connects Cover, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and Finn Balor retains the Universal Championship. But what a matchup. And if that is in fact Ambrose's final match in WWE, he went out in a blaze of glory. Put on a clinic of a match. Survived almost a handful of coup de grace. Was looking for the dirty deeds early on. Finn Balor overcame the lunatic fringe. But it looks like the champion has officially closed the door on the Ambrose Asylum. Even that will be more likely the final time we see Ambrose in a WWE ring. But if you guys enjoyed part 2 of Elimination Chamber, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll see everybody tomorrow in part 3.
Gotta go, man, I'm on the chase now. Leave me on my own, I got a chance to break now. Here I fucking go, take control of fate.